All right guys, so in this video, I'm just gonna go over some common mistakes that I see a lot of people make in the gym when they're specifically wanting to really build muscle and lose weight. These are things that I do not want you guys to make on my channel, so I'm gonna go over these common ones and talk about what you need to do instead to make sure that you get the optimal results in your training. All right, first, the biggest mistake I'll highlight is coming in this, okay? Prioritizing cardio over resistance training, especially when you're looking to build muscle and lose weight. Overall, your body is going to burn more calories when you build more muscle. So the focus when you are really actually wanting to lose weight and get your body fat down and get the lean muscular physique you want is to make sure you prioritize actual resistance training over cardio, and using cardio as a way to boost your heart health, to boost your endurance, to be able to perform in your workouts better, but not as the primary focal point for you to accomplish all your fitness goals that you have. Cardio is a great complement. It's gonna help you burn calories, it's gonna help you feel better, and it'll help you overall just be healthier in general, but it is not going to be the thing that will bring you over the edge when you want to actually, transform your physique and do it efficiently. Okay, this is another big mistake I see. Doing cardio like this before you actually get into your resistance training. So when you're resistance training, you're gonna use up a lot of energy and a lot of muscle to be able to do it. And when you go in and you do your heavy cardio portion first, you are gonna most likely be at least 10 to maybe as much as 25% weaker on some of your heavier compound lifts and lifts that you'll do throughout your training session when you actually start lifting. So what I encourage you guys to do is, if I know some of you guys like to do cardio before your workouts just to, warm your joints and warm your muscles up, that for me is okay, but save some of the heavier, higher intensity cardio for after you lift. Don't ever do heavy cardio before. You're gonna see that the quality of your lifting sessions are gonna be a lot better. They're gonna be way more efficient, and your body's going to respond a lot better to it because of that. So that's gonna be a big thing, just saving the heavier, cardio, the harder, more intenser cardio for post-workout. And if you are gonna do cardio before your workouts because that's something you like, just do it very light, not to really break a sweat, just to get your muscles warm and loose. All right, the next big mistake, coming to the gym and not having a clear goal or set plan about what it is you're actually doing or wanting to accomplish. So if you look like this, okay, as you watch me, when you're coming in the gym, you're just walking around, you look confused, you're just looking at random machines and doing stuff and trying to figure out which muscle group is gonna hit which, and that's kind of like how you're going about your workouts and just not being super clear. You do not want to look like how I look like right now. You just want to have a very clear goal, know exactly what it is that you're wanting to do, what exactly it is you're trying to accomplish, so you can put a much more efficient plan together so when you come in the gym, it takes the guesswork out. Because when you don't have a plan, it's going to be very hard for you to be even more focused, to be way more consistent, and overall your results are going to suffer from that. So making sure you set a very, very clear plan, what your goal is, how you're going to attack it, so you can better choose your exercises, and how you program your workouts are all going to be a big, big key for helping you make the progress and overall the success in your overall training. All right, the next mistake you don't want to make when it comes to actually your training, we're going to kind of double down on this, is going to come now in training in a non-functional way. You'll see a lot of people when you come into the gym, they do a lot of what I'll say both isolation exercises and non-functional exercises, which is going to be having a program that's going to mainly be focused around machine work. I am not a big fan of this just because machine work and isolation work trains your body in a way that's not going to be optimal for just your overall movement patterns and how your body functions on a day-to-day basis, right? So you want to make sure that your exercise programs have these specific movements: a squat, a lunge, a hinge, a push, a pull, and some type of core isolation work. All of these things are going to be more functional exercises because you are going to be using these specific movements on a day-to-day basis, whether you're at your work and you have to sit down, whether you're lunging, whether you're pushing, a basket or, some stuff around the house, or picking and bending things up and putting them on a shelf. All of these things are natural functional movements that you will do on a daily basis. So your training, you want to kind of couple with that together. You're going to use a lot more muscles. Functional exercises are going to be way more compound in nature as well, which means they're going to help you burn a lot more calories because you'll be using a lot more muscle groups to be able to perform them. And they're just going to overall just help your body with your flexibility, your range of motion, and how your body's just going to feel and operate through a day-to-day basis. So do not structure your workouts with a lot or majority machine work. Machines do have their place, and they can be used to complement your functional exercises to help develop a specific body part that you may want or feel like you're lacking in. But definitely put the primary focus on having those 6 movements in your training. You're going to see a lot better results from that. All right, next big mistake, guys, is having very unrealistic expectations for yourself. If you have not lifted in a very long time, or you haven't had any lifting experience at all, if you expect to come to the gym and like lifting this and doing stuff that people that have been lifting for years and years and years have, or if you're expecting to say you're at 50 to 100 pounds overweight and you think you're just gonna lose that weight in like 3 to 4 months and like just be this ultra fit human being, most likely that's gonna lead to you being very upset, very discouraged, and even more so, you're gonna end up quitting because you just thought that this stuff was gonna happen quickly. All the results that you want in the gym, they're gonna obviously take time, and you need to have that realistic expectation for yourself when you're trying to work on your health and your fitness, because this is a long-term thing, and you wanna go into it thinking that way, because even once you have and you accomplish your goals, there's gonna always be like that next step and that next phase in life. And I would want you guys to approach, your fitness and health journey in a way that you're gonna always be striving to be just your best self. There's gonna always be new things and new, challenges that you're gonna want to accomplish, but you have to make sure you have realistic expectations for yourself, and also make sure that you keep setting new ones as you go, because again, you don't want to hit the goals that you have and say, 6 to 12 months, then all of a sudden once you do that, you fall off because you got there. So making a long-term approach to fitness, always finding new ways to make it fun, make it exciting for you, and give yourself new challenges is going to go a long way to helping you establish just a long-term healthy lifestyle and keeping you fit long-term. All right, guys, the final mistake that I don't want to see you guys make is just giving up too soon when it comes to your fitness journey, because again, touching on that last point, when you have unrealistic expectations, that is a big thing that can happen, is just you give up. And I see a lot of people, they start training, especially the January, new year, new me type of lifestyle people that come in and they have these expectations. They try to put together a consistent plan to actually get healthy and get the body that they want. And by March and February and April, as I'm actually, looking now, you start to see a lot of those people tail off. And just don't be that person that tails off. The big thing there is just find a consistent, training plan and lifestyle that you generally enjoy and like, even if it's not the tips that I would recommend for you guys, because I know my way is not the highway, and there's a lot of information and so many different, things that you can look to when it comes to how you should be training, whether it's going to be calisthenics, whether it's going to be actual resistance training, weight training, whether you're incorporate boxing and other forms of cardio into your training instead of just running. So many different options out there. Just find the one that is the most enjoyable for you, that you like the most, that you can stick with for a long-term basis, and is going to give you ultimately the results you want. As long as you find that and you just don't give up on your goals, and you keep pushing even through the plateaus that you may have and the days that you don't feel like getting up and working out, that's going to go a long way in helping you reach your results. And I know that you will, as long as you keep that mindset and that frame of mind. All right, guys, those are going to be the common mistakes that I see a lot of people make that I don't want you guys to. I hope you guys are able to take a lot of value from that, and I hope any of the information in this video is going to help you keep moving forward in your fitness and in your goals, and keep you on the right track to getting the body and the physique that you want. Honor Your Temple is all about helping you maximize the one life, one body that you have. I believe we do that by, just getting as healthy and as fit as we can and establishing our faith and our relationship with God. I know if we have those two foundational things in our life together, that everything else from that can flourish. And I just want to try to help you guys with this channel to be able to make sure that you stay on that straight path so you can accomplish everything that God has for you to the capacity at which God wants you to. So if you guys rock with this community, definitely be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification. Definitely be sure to like and comment on this video as well. Any feedback, concerns, questions, we'd love to answer and interact with any and every one of you guys. So leave all that in the comments. And again, thank you guys for tuning into this video. I'll see you in the next one.